Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Allie. Today's video is all about sustainability. Today's video will be kind of like a try this, not that haul, where I am sharing with you a bunch of items that can help you to be a little bit more eco-friendly and help you to be a little bit more sustainable. If that is something that you are interested in, I will be the first one to say that I am in no way proficient at being sustainable. My goal is just to take little baby steps each and every day and keep moving forward until I get to a place where I'm really happy with my sustainability. I did see a quote recently and it said something along the lines of, people forget that baby steps still move us forward. So this is not in any way a go big, change your whole entire lifestyle video or go home. This is just a video to share a bunch of items that I previously used to use, and now I'm trying to use more of these items instead to again be a little bit more eco-friendly. Any of the items that I do talk about in today's video, I will link them in the description if I am able to find them. And as always, if you have any other questions or concerns, please ask them in the comments below. If I missed anything major, also please tell me in the comments, because I'm always looking for ways to kind of like swap out items that I used to use and make more like natural, organic, sustainable, eco-friendly changes. So with all of that being said, let's just jump right on into the video. I feel like this list is going to be half eye-opening and then half, well, duh, Allison, everybody already knew that. A lot of these items are just pretty basic, eco-friendly, better for the environment items, but I really just wanted to make a cohesive list and have it all in one place for this video. So this first one that I'm going to share with you, you're going to be like, Allison, obviously it is better to use this rather than using that. But again, I just wanted a cohesive list. So the first thing I'm going to talk to you about is a reusable water bottle. Groundbreaking. I'm sure you didn't expect me to say that, but in all seriousness, all jokes aside, it is really important to invest in a reusable water bottle. I have a Hydro Flask. I love the Hydro Flask because they just keep your water so cold for so long. I'm sure if you know anything about Hydro Flasks, you can put this in like a super hot car overnight, and then the next day your water will still be extremely cold. However, these are very much an investment, and I understand that. These are upwards of like $60. With that being said, I've had mine for over 3 years now, so it is a worthy investment, but I do understand that it is an investment, so don't necessarily feel like you have to get a Hydro Flask. I would just suggest getting a reusable bottle rather than getting the water bottles that you can get in like the 24 pack that are made out of plastic and you just throw them away and recycle them. I would highly suggest getting a reusable water bottle. I do want to say that if you don't want to invest in the Hydro Flask, these from Starbucks, I know that they're not as good for the environment. They are $3 at Starbucks. I have had mine for over a year now. I actually put like little stickers all over it. It's really, really cute. I use this for water when I go to work all the time. Again, this is $3 or $3.50 at Starbucks, and it does the job. It's lasted me over a year, and in the long run, it is way better to have this one than again to get those 24 packs of water. Now, when I am done with this, or if it cracks or anything, I don't just throw it away. I typically will repurpose this and use it in my basement to put pens in, or markers, or art supplies, or whatever it may be. So suggestion number one is to invest in a reusable water bottle, whether it is a very pricey one or a very inexpensive one. Anything that is going to take you away from getting those 24 packs of water bottles each and every single day is much better for the environment. While we're on the topic of water, the next thing that my husband and I invested in just about a year ago is one of those 5-gallon water dispensers. We purchased ours at Home Depot. I believe the unit was $80 or $85. So again, an investment. We drink so much water in this household, so it was an investment worth making. The unit was like $80 or $85, and then every time we want to replace and recycle the water jug when we finish it up, it is $7 for the 5-gallon water jug, which is a very good price considering how much those 24 packs of waters can be at the grocery store. So every time we are done with one of our jugs, we just take that jug, bring it right to Home Depot, and they exchange it, give us a brand new one filled with water. We have 3 of them at our houses, so it is $21, and typically we will refill it once every month and a half-ish. Those 3 5-gallon water jugs will typically last us about a month and a half, and we drink a lot of water, so that is saying something. So yes, that is the next thing that I wanted to mention. If it is in your budget and you are willing to purchase one of those little 5-gallon water dispenser units, it is well worth the money. Like, it pays for itself. Last thing that I want to talk about when we're on the topic of water and just drinking in general, I had to go upstairs to go get mine. I have 2 things that I wanted to talk about, and it is reusable straws. These are my absolute favorite. These are glass reusable straws. I use these every single day. The reason that I like these so much is that they are see-through. They also come with one of those like little spigots that you can clean out the spout, but these are my absolute favorite. I'm sorry, I'm out of breath from like running up and down the stairs. I love these because I use these for my smoothies all the time, and I have a smoothie every single morning. And if you've ever had smoothies before and you look at the straws, sometimes some of that guck gets stuck in there, and that's pretty gross. So it is nice to see exactly what is inside of your straw and knowing how well you really need to clean it, like if you have to do an aggressive clean or just a nice little rinse. So these are my favorite. They're very beautiful, they're very, very long lasting, and they are just perfect for everyday drinking at home use. When you are going outside and you want a reusable straw, I really like the Final Straw. I've had this for just about a year and a half now. I actually put this inside of my son's diaper bag, so whenever we go out, I always have a straw with me. You just open it up, you pull it out over here, and then it just turns into a straw. I got kind of like the chromy unicorn looking straw, and then it just bends and you put it right back together. You wash it out, and then also inside of here they have the little spigot to clean it as well. So I highly suggest getting yourself a reusable straw. I never realized how bad those plastic straws were until like a couple of years ago, and they started talking about like all the turtles and the sea life, and it never really dawned on me. I never ever expected all the straws that we use to just end up in the ocean. So it is really nice to have one of these for when I go out and have all of these for at home. I, of course, cannot have a video based around sustainability without talking about the importance of not wasting so much food, limiting the amount of waste that you have when it comes to food. For us, that means subscribing to a food delivery service. We subscribe to Hellofresh, and today's video is actually sponsored by Hellofresh. This is something that I've talked about so much on my YouTube channel and on Instagram. We have been subscribed to Hellofresh for just about 2 years now, and it has greatly helped us in our impact on not wasting as much food. So instead of just talking about it, let me show you all about it. Tonight I am making this garlic butter shrimp scampi, and fun fact about me, I have never made shrimp scampi in my entire life, and now I feel like I need to make it at least once a week because it was so easy and so delicious. If you guys are unfamiliar with HelloFresh, allow me to tell you a little bit more about their company now. HelloFresh cuts out all of the stressful meal planning and prepping so you can just enjoy cooking and get dinner on the table in just about 30 minutes or sometimes even 20 minutes with their quick and easy options. The packaging that HelloFresh uses to ship your food is almost entirely made from recyclable and or already recycled content. With HelloFresh, produce gets to you faster than a grocery store, so it arrives at peak freshness and peak flavor. You can easily change your delivery days or your food preferences and even skip a week whenever you need. HelloFresh is committed to making fresh, delicious food available now more than ever and has taken extra steps to keep its employees and its customers safe. Like I had mentioned, we have been subscribed to HelloFresh for just about 2 years now, and we are never looking back. We absolutely love how effortless the whole entire process is, especially with their easy to follow recipe cards. We love how fresh all the food is. We love how delicious all of the food is. And what we really, really love is the variety of the different meals that we can pick every single week. We are very much creatures of habit, or should I say we were creatures of habit before HelloFresh. We never knew what to cook. We were always eating the exact same thing, and with HelloFresh we have over 20 different meals to choose from every single week, each one better than the next. Did you know that Hellofresh is America's #1 meal kit delivery service with over 10,000 5-star meal kit reviews. 10,000. That is crazy, right? Hellofresh offers a wide array of flavorful and nutritious meal kit menu options that cater to a range of dietary needs, making use of crisp, seasonal veggies and other fresh produce. So it is not very hard to see why. So if you are interested in trying out HelloFresh for yourself, please go to hellofresh.com and use code AllieCakes10 to get 10 free meals, including free shipping. Oh, and by the way, pro tip, if you do end up subscribing to HelloFresh, pasta recipes, taco recipes, burger recipes, veggie recipes. Just enough said. You will thank me later. Trust me. The taco recipes. You will thank me later. A very common theme in this video is going to be reusable. Say it with me, reusable. Most of the items that I shared with you already are reusable items, and most / if not all of the rest of the items that I will be sharing in this video are reusable, because of course I don't think I need to tell you this, but I will say it anyways. Reusable is so much better for the environment than items that are just disposable. So the next thing that I wanted to talk about that is reusable, that has been changing my daily life into being a little bit more sustainable, are these reusable zip pouch bags. I have about 5 sets of these in my pantry. My goal is to get at least 10 sets of these so I don't have to purchase any more of those disposable ones. These have been coming in clutch for me. I am a teacher and our son goes to daycare, so instead of just putting anything from like fruits, vegetables, sandwiches, whatever it is that we would typically put in those disposable plastic zip pouch bags, we're putting them now all in these reusable zip pouch bags. They're a little bit of an investment. I wouldn't say that they're super pricey, but I mean they're definitely pricey than just buying those boxes of the plastic disposable ones, but in the long run it is paying for themselves because you won't have to buy any more of those disposable ones. A lot of these sets come in all different sizes, so you get a little mini one, you get a medium size one, like a smaller, medium, smallish one, and then 2 large ones. So I will link some of these in the description below. I will try to find some that are a little bit more budget friendly. I purchased, well, I got these actually in a subscription service, but the ones that I purchased, I believe were $10 for a pack of 3. So again, a little bit more pricier, but it will pay for itself in the long run. I cannot tell you how many takes it just took me to catch both of those after throwing them in the air. But the next 2 items that I wanted to talk about are going off of the theme of buying less disposable items and more items that are reusable and longer lasting. The first one being this Bees Wrap food wrap. We have maybe 3 or 4 of these at home. These are perfect for covering things that you need to put into the refrigerator, especially like cheeses, if you cut fruits in half, if you cut vegetables, whatever it may be. If you have a bowl of something and you want to cover it, instead of using just like a plastic wrap, you can use this. This is one that is already open that we have been using. I really like these for cheeses, and they're very thick and it's like a bees wrap feeling to it, so it holds everything together and it really sticks nicely. So we have maybe 3 or 4 of those. I would like to get more in the future to just build my stash up. And the next one are these European dishcloths. These are kind of like reusable, how would you explain these? They're kind of like reusable paper towels. So whenever you splash water on your countertop and you go for like paper towel, you might be doing that like 6 or 7 times a day and wasting so much paper towel. These are great because they just soak up all of the water, and then you can just throw these in the washing machine and dry them as well. I love these. I use these to just pick up all of the water that is on top of the countertop instead of using as much paper towel. It is really helping us to limit how much paper towel we use. Now, if we spill like food or like soda or juice drinks or anything like sugary that's not just water, I won't use these. I use these specifically for water. But let me tell you, when you are washing dishes and you have a toddler at home, you get a lot of water everywhere. So we use these quite often. We'll only use paper towel now for like bigger messes or messes that we don't want to clean up with these, because we don't want it just like sitting in there and getting moldy, if that makes any sense. But again, we use these quite often, and you can put these in the dishwasher, you can put these in the washing machine, and you can put them in the dryer, I believe. Don't quote me on that one. When going grocery shopping, it is very important to have some of these reusable bags. A little life hack for you, something that I actually am going to do right after this video. Take a bunch of the reusable bags that you have in your house and place some of them in your car, whether you just put it in the trunk of your car so you have it handy there. I will be the first one to tell you that I have so many of these in our household, and oftentimes I forget to bring them to the market and I end up getting just paper bags or plastic bags, which of course is not as eco-friendly as just having these reusable bags. So I would suggest A, getting some of these reusable bags, and B, placing them somewhere, whether it's next to the door, so anytime you leave you know just to grab them, or just putting them in your car, something I'm gonna do right after this video. I caught at least one of them. The next thing that I want to talk about are these wool dryer balls. Now, not only are these effective, they're also very aesthetically pleasing. Of course, the use of this is to limit the amount of the dryer sheets that you use. These are reusable. You just throw 3 of these in your dryer and it makes your clothes very, very fluffy. You can even add like some essential oils to these to make your clothes smell a certain way. I don't use essential oils. I just use these for the purpose of how I would use a wool dryer sheet. These again are reusable. They're very beautiful, very aesthetically pleasing, and very effective. Kind of feeling a little bit like a broken record in this video. I'm feeling quite robotic. I feel like every single clip I am showcasing an item and talking about how it is sustainable and eco-friendly and better for the environment and natural. So instead of doing that for every single individual item that I have left, I think I might talk about them as a whole. I have a couple of items here that I had from my house and a couple of items that I purchased for this video and to help me in my quest of being a little bit more sustainable. So we're just going to grab some items out at random and share them with you. The first one being something that I did purchase from Amazon. I would say out of everything in this video, this is the item that I am the most excited about. It is a travel cutlery set. I think this is called Divisio. I will link it down below, but it is a travel cutlery set, and wait until you see what you get inside. First and foremost, it is an insulated pouch, and then inside of it you get a fork, you get a spoon, you get not one straw but 2 straws. One of them is a bended straw. You get a straw cleaner, you get a butter knife, and the thing that sold me the most, guys, you get chopsticks. Freaking chopsticks in here, and these are all stainless steel. I am so excited to put this in my lunch bag, and when I am not working, put this inside of my diaper bag so it travels with me everywhere and always. So that is the first item that I'm going to share in this like little whole lot clip. The next one being, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you know that I am newly obsessed with this item. It is the original makeup eraser. Erase all makeup with just water. So I did just do a little tutorial on my Instagram on how this works. I've had one of these in my house for quite some time, and I finally decided to test it out, and my life has forever been changed. I loved this item so much that I purchased another one. Now I have 3 of them. My goal is to have 5 of them so I don't have to use any of those reusable makeup wipes anymore. This thing is so good. I don't know the science behind it. I don't know the sorcery. I don't know the magic. Basically, you just put water on here and then you wipe your makeup off, and pretty much all of your makeup just comes right off. It is insane. You can use these like multiple times. So they tell you to kind of use one section day 1, another section day 2, another section day 3, and then you can just throw this into the washer machine and dry it. I'll talk about a couple of things that it says on here. You can wash it, you can wet it, you can erase it, you can exfoliate. It is vegetarian and vegan friendly, environmentally friendly, cruelty free, EU approved, and hypoallergenic, excuse me, and dermatologist tested. It also says that it is antibacterial, reusable, and lasts up to 3 to 5 years. Great for sensitive skin and saves you money. So I cannot promote this enough. I love this so much. It has forever changed my makeup taking off game. Along with this, I also want to talk about these. I actually got these in a subscription service. These are reusable makeup wipes. After I use the makeup eraser, I will take one of these little reusable makeup wipes and I will put a little bit of micellar water on it, and then I will wipe down my face and just kind of like cleanse any of the leftover impurities. And typically when I take these off, it is completely clear because the makeup wipe has done such a good job. These also can get thrown right inside of this pouch and washed and dried. The next thing that I want to talk about is kind of gimmicky. This was definitely an impulse purchase, something that I saw on Amazon, but the teacher heart inside of me kind of like screamed and said that I needed it. It is the B2P Bottle to Pen set. These pens are made completely out of recycled bottles. Again, kind of gimmicky, but I am a teacher and it kind of just like spoke to my soul a little bit. So I did purchase this, not something that I think everybody needs. Again, I saw it online. I was like, I guess I need to have that. The next thing I want to talk about is just having some natural products that you're using for your skin, for your makeup, for your home in general. I think using natural products obviously are better for the environment, but they're also really better for you as a human being as well. So I try to use as much natural products as I possibly can, something I need to get a little bit better with, but something I'm trying to take like little baby steps each and every single day. So here, here I just have some of my natural deodorant. I got these at Target, and these are typically buy one, get one 50% off at Target. They always run deals at Target for like the natural products. Another thing being some toothbrushes and toothpaste. This is just a natural toothpaste. I actually have not tried this one yet. I actually just purchased this in the new year of 2021 because I want to start using some more natural toothpaste. This one is David's, but I personally don't know if it works well. If you guys have ever tried this one out before, let me know your experience, but I will be trying it out. It is a whitening anti-plaque fresh breath toothpaste in the scent peppermint, and it is fluoride and sulfate free. I don't know, I wanted to try out some more natural products, so I saw that one and I figured I would give it a go. This next one I'm really excited about, not only for me, but more so for my son. My son just really started learning how to brush his own teeth. He's been brushing his teeth for about like 5-6 months now, but he really just kind of like bites on the toothbrush, and we have a lot of those plasticky toothbrushes and I feel like we're throwing them away every single month. So I saw this pack of 10 bamboo toothbrushes on Amazon, very inexpensive. They are BPA free, eco-friendly, vegan-friendly, biodegradable bamboo handle, and it is a box made from recyclable material, and inside of here you are just getting 10 of these bamboo toothbrushes. So I think that this is super important. We'll be using this as well, Adam and myself, but these are more so for Landon because he is definitely in a stage where he's not using a toothbrush. He's almost 2 years old, but he's not like sitting there for 2 minutes and just brushing his teeth. He's kind of like gnawing at the toothbrush. Oh my goodness, I cannot get these out. He's kind of like gnawing at the toothbrush and just kind of like sucking on them. When we brush it for him, that's when he gets his like cleansingness, but for him, he's really just biting them. So right over here is what the toothbrushes look like. I think that this is super important instead of just wasting all of those plastic ones, because I will be very honest with you, we are wasting a lot of them right now due to him not being old enough to truly understand what it means to brush his teeth. The next thing that I want to talk about, I think I have 2 more in this little mini haul section of this video. This one comes in clutch anytime that we are traveling. These are little reusable travel pouches. I bring these with me anytime I travel, whether I am traveling for a day, 10 days, a week, a month. I never travel for a month, but I hope you guys get the point that I am trying to make. They're just travel friendly little pouches. These are from Function of Beauty. I have like 3 sets of these, and I will just put my shampoo in one, body lotion, conditioner, and body wash all in here. So if we're going for a long extended period of time, I'll bring multiple of these. If it's just overnight for the weekend, I will bring this little pouch, and it really helps me to limit the amount of the throwaway travel section items that you can get at like department stores, because we all know that we use those for a day and then just throw them away, and then they end up like in the ocean or a landfill somewhere. This is a great way to get an extended use out of your travel products. And the last thing I want to talk about in this little mini haul is something that I have not tested out yet, but I have been doing a lot of research on. It is a menstrual cup. This one is the SAALT. My friend Taylor does a lot of research on these. She has a blog post called Blonde and Ambitious, and she did like a lot of research. She just started switching over to these menstrual cups. I have not switched over to them yet, but I did finally take the plunge and purchase this. I want to start using these. The amount of tampons and the amount of pads that I use in just 1 month is so aggressive, and it is just so bad for the environment. So I finally again took the plunge, purchased one of these, and I figured I would try it out. If you have ever used a menstrual cup and you have like a story that you want to share on how to, well, not how to use it, but you know what I mean, just like, yeah, how to use it. To be honest with you, I have no clue. I have to do a lot more research, but this is what it looks like. It is a little menstrual cup, and this is supposed to last, I believe, up to 12 hours. It says reusable, reliable, comfortable, natural, and safe. You can use this small or regular. It's like a capacity of 4 different tampons, and it's for a normal and heavy flow. They also have a smaller, lighter one. I got the regular size one. So that is something I wanted to share with you, because I mean, if you're a female and you are menstrual, you would know how many tampons and pads you go through, not only just in a week, like in just a day. Now times that by every single person who has their period, it's kind of astronomical. So I don't know if I'm gonna love this. My goal is to try it out and see how it works, but it's worth a shot. I mean, we'll see how it goes. Just about to film the last clip of this video before I ended this video and filmed the outro, and I realized I forgot to talk about this item right here, which has been a godsend for me. I personally love drinking tea. I drink tea every single day, and another goal in 2021 for myself is to purchase less tea bags and purchase more loose leaf tea, because I drink so much tea. I'm constantly just throwing the tea bags away. Sometimes I will go through like 3 tea bags in 1 day. So something that I'm really trying to be better at is buy more loose leaf tea. And with buying loose leaf tea, you need a tea infuser. And I found this little tea infuser mug on Amazon that I wanted to share with all of you. It is beautiful, very aesthetically pleasing, and again, extremely effective. I will link this below if I can find it, but last time I looked, they were completely sold out. So if I can't find this exact one, I will see a similar one, or one that is from the same brand, only just like a different structure. But this is what it looks like. You have your little tea infuser right here. You pour your loose leaf tea right in here, put it inside of your mug, and then you pour in your hot water. You let it steep for a little bit. They even have this little topper to keep all of the steam in and keep it nice and warm, and make sure that it is steeping like absolutely perfectly. When you are done, you take this up, pull this out, all of the loose leaf tea stays in here, and you just throw that away and you're left with your tea. It also comes with a little spoon if you're adding in like a frother or cream or sugar or whatever. I like my tea just exactly how it is, but this is something that, again, I wanted to make sure that I talked about before I filmed the outro of this video. And the last 2 things that I wanted to talk about before ending this video are more of a lifestyle change. The first one being to be just a little bit more cognizant of how much water you are wasting. I will be very honest with you. You guys call me out on this all the time whenever I film vlogs. Whenever I film vlogs and I'm washing the dishes, I typically will leave the water running, and so many of you have called me out on this, and it has really helped me to take accountability when I am washing the dishes or wasting water. I will wash dishes now, and if I leave the water running, those comments immediately flood to my head, and it really, again, helps me to be accountable and shut that off and not waste as much water when I am taking taking a bath now, I don't leave the water running. I will be, again, full transparency, but very honest with you, when I took baths in the past, I really like the sound of the running water. It's kind of like therapeutic for me. And sometimes I would have the water drain down and the water just running, and I could just hear it going the whole time, and I would waste so much water. So now you can just find a little water running playlist on YouTube and have that going while you are taking your bath or your shower. So that is something that I am trying to be a little bit better in. And the next thing that I'm going to talk about, the last thing I would say, is the area that I personally need the most growth in, and it is contributing to the fast fashion industry. The fast fashion industry is so bad for the environment. Most of the clothes in the fast fashion industry just end up in a landfill, and it is so bad, and I am in no way proficient, and I don't think I will ever be at a place where I completely eliminate fast fashion as a whole, but I am trying to get to a place where I'm just a little bit better each and every single month. I would say where I am now with fast fashion is so much better than where I was 2 years ago, but it is still not a place that it is very sustainable and something that I am proud of. So if you are able to not eliminate completely, but just limit the amount that you contribute to the fast fashion industry, I think it will just make a huge difference. And that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you again to Hellofresh for sponsoring this video and working with me on today's content. If I, again, miss anything major, or if there's an item that you use that helps you to be a little bit more sustainable, please let me know in the comments below. I know I personally would love to read up on it, and I'm sure anybody watching this video would love to read about new items or items that are really proficient in helping you to be a little bit more eco-friendly. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for all of your love and support here on my channel. It means the absolute world to me. I hope that you're having a beautiful day, a great start to your 2021 year, and I look forward to talking to you all soon. Bye guys.